Hi friends, for Diwali this year, a lot of brokerage houses have come up with their report in the last 1 week, and I thought that I'll go through them and make a summary and filter out what are the major stock picks that they have recommended. Well, from the 12 brokerage houses that we covered, a total of 114 stocks were named, which these houses believe can be bought this Diwali. From these 114 stocks, we have come up with a list of 10 stocks that is worth investing for long term wealth creation. And if one has to filter down further, then we have the top three must have stocks in our core portfolio for this Diwali. Starting with brokerage houses, please make sure that the current market prices have changed in the last 3 or 4 days since the reports have come, and the target prices are as per the brokerages, and it could be different in our understanding. So Sher Khan and Motilal Oswal had the standard Nifty 50 picks, and the unique ones, the mid caps which we like, were Amber Enterprises, APL Apollo, and SRF. From Sher Khan and from Motilal Oswal, what stood out was their liking for Crompton Consumer. When looking at ICICI Direct and GM Financials, a few nice mid caps that they have pointed out, the likes of KPR Mills, Mahindra Logistics, Zydus Wellness, Ramco Cements, Syngene International. These were by ICICI. And GM Financials had some interesting names in the product IT company Intellect Design. They had the likes of PNC Infra, Dhanuka Agri. They had this multi-bagger of this year, Laurus Labs, and also Federal Bank and the the hospital chain Esther DM. When looking with IIFL and SMC, standard Nifty 50 names, apart from the likes of Tube Investments and JB Pharmachem, apart from Persistent Systems and SIS, and SMC Global was full on large caps, apart from the likes of Polycab, Shoba, and Tata Consumer. Looking at Reliance Securities, a long list, nice unique names: JK Lakshmi Cement, Kalpatru Power, also Gujarat Gas, and SL Propack and Sera Sanitary Ware. By Axis, we have this liking for Dalmia Bharat, Varun Beverages, the bottling company, apart from Dhanuka, Aarti Industries, SIS, which are some unique picks. When it comes to Really Gear, it was nice to see a new name here, Sudarshan Chemicals, a nice value company, apart from NAM India, and also by SBI Caps, some very interesting names, especially the likes of Linde India, the oxygen company, Muthoot Finance, then Timken India, the bearing company, VST Industries, and again on top we also have AstraZeneca Pharma, the play for, I think, with the ongoing COVID-19 vaccine plans. AstraZeneca was an interesting pick by SB Caps. Finally, by BP Wealth and Kotak Securities, a good number of mid caps they have featured in their list. Carborundum Universal, uh, City Union Bank is what I like. Also, the likes of KPR Mills, Polycab. In fact, if you look at BP Wealth, apart from Ashok Leland, all the other stock picks are mid and small caps and very interesting names. Kotak Securities was a bit defensive in their stock picks. Most of them were super large caps, and one stock which stood out for me was Bajaj Finserv. If we summarize the common stocks, the most popular stocks, which have featured multiple times by brokerage houses, we can look at these 18 stocks. Mainly they are the Nifty 50 stocks, but we do have a few interesting names in Polycab, SIS, Dhanuka Agri, KPR Mills, JB Pharmachem, and Crompton Consumer. Now, if we have to sector-wise allocate the stocks, then FMCG slash FMEG and IT are more preferred by brokerage houses, three each in them. Banks, infra, and pharma have two stocks each, and the other six stocks were from different sectors. Now, some interesting names which were not there in any of these recommended buy lists for Diwali 2020. Um, a bit surprising, but then there could be valid reasons why these names are not covered. Maybe their valuations are high, or maybe they are in the overbought zone, or maybe brokerage houses find value more in the other stocks. So a lot of these fancied large cap and Nifty 50 stocks were not to be seen in any of the recommendations. And thankfully, none of the PSUs either were in the list. Well, here comes the interesting dozen, the 12 of the lesser known stocks that were covered by the brokerages. And I feel that they are uniquely placed stocks. They have a lot of potential and they deserve a deeper study. If you look at all these 12 stocks, you will find that mainly they are mid cap stocks. And apart from Hero MotoCorp and Bajaj FinServ, most of them and PI Industries, a lot of them are not actively covered by many brokerages. So they deserve a deeper study, and I am very sure that a completely new video can be made for discussing these stocks. But these deserve to be a part of your portfolio, and we will discuss more about them in coming days. Well, from the 100 plus stocks, we have now come down to our preferred top 10, segregating them into two categories. First is the popular ones, which are basically low risk and long-term compounding stories. They could be very highly recommended to be a part of your core portfolio. The likes of Kotak, Ultratech, HCL Tech, Tata Consumer, and L&T. On the other hand, the dark horses, the less popular names, but these stocks have unique play. They are a unique play and a lot of growth happening in them. The growth metrics are in their favor, strong PEG ratios, and they can keep growing consistently in years to come. The names are Amber Enterprises, Ipca Labs, PI Industries, City Union Bank, and the old horse, but with a lot of potential, Hero MotoCorp. Finally, if I had to further narrow it down to the top three, the real top three stocks which deserve to be a part of your portfolio, and this Diwali they can be picked up at current market prices. That's why we have mentioned the prices as well. Are the likes of L&T, PI Industries, and City Union Bank. Valid reasons for L&T, the giant in the infrastructure space for many decades. This is the only company which has survived all the hardships, and with defense spending speeding up, and L&T is also having a lot of value in its subsidiaries. So L&T deserves to be a part of your portfolio, a compounding story from here on. Second one, PI Industries. I believe that PI Industries market cap is almost same as UPL, and there is a very strong possibility that it will replace UPL in the Nifty 50 for the agrochem pesticide space, and an excellent company has been growing superbly for the last 5 to 7 years. And lastly, City Union Bank, not very well known, but it's an excellent, very strong book, very good growth prospects by this company has been available, was usually trading at higher valuations, but with the correction is down to 170 levels, and it's an aggressive bank and can be looked into. So folks, thank you very much for your time. Happy Diwali, happy investing. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.